frustration? Is there confusion over his role? He said last night he's not a pick and pop guy.
Well, he's a versatile player. I mean, hey, anyone that knows me, I mean, Mike's covered for a lot of years. You know, let me say, him saying that he wants to go in the post. You know, to me, I like hearing him say that. You know, we try to get him in the post. Now, the other thing you have to understand is that, you know, other teams always aren't going to let you do what you want to do. But so, you know, and he's a good post-up player. His reputation has been for 6 years, you know, that he won't go in the post. You know, so I guess, so I think he was frustrated, but he can't be effective in the post. And so I think that him saying that he wants to go down there and not play it 15 to 18 feet, that's what we've tried to do. You know, most of the time, you know, my foremen are my post-up type players, are versatile type players, and he has the ability to make passes out of that. So, you know, that's something that we'll try to utilize.
From the outside, Andray seems an interesting choice as a captain. Why did
First
of all, did you?
No, we don't. We have right now. We have rotating. Right now, we just have kind of rotating captains. You know, we haven't decided who's going to be our captains. We've had 2 weeks of training camp, and so it was a situation last night. He's been here longer than anybody else, and so you know, we'll rotate as far as, you know, who it's going to be.
So it's a different person every game.
It could be a different couple people. It could be 3 people some game or whatever, until we decide who we feel is someone that has evolved as far as being a captain. You know, being a captain is not something that's given to you. It's something that basically it evolves. I know there's been a lot of guys that have never had a C on their shirt, but have been the leaders on the floor more than anybody else, and so I think that's something that you know, that'll evolve as far as over time.
I guess when he introduced himself as the captain last night, that's where I guess the assumption was made that he had already.
Yeah, no, it's just it's just like I said, it's kind of a rotating type thing.
Wall was named a pretty consistent team captain last year. So does that John Wall was named a pretty consistent team captain last year. So does that mean he's kind of relegated to this rotation status?
I mean, he could be the captain every game this time too. You know, I mean, a lot of times your point guards end up being a captain a lot because they're the ones that are vocal and are out there with ball in their hands, or out there with referees. They have to make decisions. A lot of times that ball in their hands on timeouts and things like that. You know, so and he does have, you know, sometimes in that kind of a situation, more communication with referees will help too. So a lot just depends. But more than anything else, it was just that, you know, where we've been 2 weeks in, it's we just decided that we weren't going to have time to really, you know, sit down with everyone and talk about things. You know, we're fine. I mean, we talked this morning just about things, you know, when you said about, you know, wanting to, as far as being the post, and then I told him, hey, that's something that's, you know, to my ears, I love hearing that, you know, and we try to get him the ball. We'll try to continue to get him the ball down there more and be, you know, efficient like that. But then he also has to understand, as I said, you know, just because you get it at 17 feet, you don't have to shoot it either. You know, if you're there, you know, I'm not twisting his arm to do that. So just make basketball plays, and he'll be able to do that.
For the captain rotation, is it 2 per game, or I mean, like, who was captain last night other than Dre, or was it just Dre? John and Dre last night.
Yeah.
So. And you'll just pick from game to game.
Depending on what we do. Yeah.
Right, okay.
And I'm sure if we win a game, those 2 guys will be the captain the next game. So I'm not, you know, to write an article about a whole thing about a captain wouldn't be a big thing for me. You know, because I'm just saying. I mean, your captain is who performs when you get out on the floor.
Right.